Hello everyone, welcome back to the Violet Hour. I'm Bilicium, and today we are continuing with Soul Reaver, the remake that has been quite fun.
The most canyon of Nosgoth's frozen wastes, the hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master awaits.
Oh. So, we did a bit of faffing around in the last episode. We tried to find some miscellaneous areas, but we, for the most part, I believe, have found the everything. We're missing whatever this area is here, and then 2 more down here. And to kind of give you an idea of what we're missing, I think we're legitimately missing 1 area. Let's go here. Oh. In our little portal area, we have unlocked all of these areas. Except for this one. And I don't know if it's like between here and here, but I don't know where it is. Like I said in the last episode, we did a lot of faffing around to try and find the missing doodads and bits and bobs, but we couldn't really find anything. So in this episode, I'm going to leave it up to, I would say, fate in us scavenging the extra area. What do I mean by that is that if we find it, so be it, but if we don't, I'm not going to worry and try and like bang my head against the wall looking for where it could possibly might be. We are going to just move forward. I do want to go to the pillars, take kind of the long route there, only because the boss fight, just like the other fights, is very much like a what's the word I want to use? It is very much like the other fights where it is a puzzle type of experience, and therefore it once it's been solved, it's relatively easy to beat. And so I don't expect it to take an awful long amount of time. So I think we have a little bit of a cushion in which we can just kind of walk through, explore the area, enjoy the environment one last time, and then we will call it good. We will be officially done with this game. I'm a little sad to say goodbye. It is a shorter game. Grand total amount of time that it has taken me is 11 hours in this recording. And I can tell you that it's not even really an 11-hour game. I've been very slow with it. This game is probably intended to be about 10 hours worth of gameplay. I would assume it's about that. But you could definitely drag it out into a 20-hour game, which is probably what I would need to do to explore back through every single area and try and figure out where we need to go. So we could probably make it a 20-hour game if we wanted to. But, But I don't want to. Ooh, sorry, camera. But I don't want to spend another 10 hours looking for an area that I suspect is kind of like the human citadel, i.e. it has extra bits and bobs, maybe a little bit of extra lore, but for the most part, doesn't affect the ending of the game or anything along those lines. If I am wrong, please, in the chat, let me know. But like I said, just kind of wanted to run through the landscapes and make our way back to the main area for our final boss. Ooh, while I'm here. Yes. Fire! Also, fire! You know, because who doesn't love a good bit of fire? Ha 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 ha! Yeah, burn! Crispy, oh, excuse me. Crispy critters. One more. Num 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 num, all the yummy souls. I'm looking around. Do I see any secrets? I don't see any secrets. Yeah, I think whatever I'm missing is quite a bit of a journey to find. Unfortunately, I don't think it's an easy look around and see it, you know, looming in the distance. I am happy though, like we did find some of the stuff that I set you on fire. Now give me your tasty morsel. We went this way, right? This is the only other thing that I want to check. Right? Is we did it once, but can we do it a second time? Oh no, it just goes back the other way. Is this where we came from? Or is this somewhere? No, this is just where we came from. So yeah, so it's just one area. Okay. Because I thought about this after we finished. I was like, maybe it turns another time. Like it, you know, it goes around for a third go. And that's our third area. You know, like the secret is just that close to the very end. But sadly, no, that is not it. And I don't believe we were able to find anything here either. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. Again, that pit could be the worst death trap ever. Thankfully, it's not though. I don't even want to fight you, dude. You're so not worth my time. What? Ooh-wee! There we go. I'm sorry. Wasn't there like a... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting dizzy. And I don't like it. What's over there? We went up there before, right? Oh my god. Okay, what? Can I? Yeah, okay. Huh, what is this way? That looks like a whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna do it. But it looks like a whole lot of nothing. All right. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. This was not worth our time. Yeah, not worth our time. So whatever this secret little area was supposed to be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what those purple orbs are for. I don't know why they would be important. Okay, there is a... Ah. There we go. Are you kidding me? Okay. It's like not attached. This is amazing. It's so glitched. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna crush me. I broke the game, guys. I broke it. Whee! Okay. That's really funny. Oh my god, I hope the game's not gonna be super glitchy. I feel like the game's gonna be super glitchy now. Well, you know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna try, and if it is super glitchy... Are you kidding me? Bro, I am so angry with you. I have no way of killing you either. You just live with the pain of your consequences. All right. Do I have to turn all the Dumavloggies? Haha! Oh! I almost fell off the edge. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay. Did I do it? Yeah, perfect. Ooh, excuse me. I got sneezes. Hopefully I can cut out the majority of me sneezing, but if not, I want to just apologize here and now to all of you guys and say, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to sneeze in your ears. It was not my intentions. And we don't have to watch all of these because we saw them in the last episode. If you guys did not check out the last episode and you would like to see how to get through this area and also all of these really cool like cutscenes, go check out my last video. That's what I got for you. I did all of that in the last episode. And then after I did all of that, I backtracked and tried to find all the other good little odd bits and bobs, because I did not want this to end so abruptly. And it looks like with my bit of faffing about at the beginning of this episode, just to go run through the environments and everything, I put a good 15 minutes on this video, so hopefully this fight will bring me to 20 minutes, maybe. I'm hoping that my video is gonna be longer than like longer than, you know, like 20 minutes. Like I said, once you know how to fight the boss, because it is like a puzzle type boss, it makes it a lot easier. And I played this boss once before, and so therefore I'm assuming it's going to be quite easy to do, and it's not going to take a million years. But we'll find out. At last.
I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
No, not really.
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Huh.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods?
Becoming God and becoming like God, two very different things.
Invisible. As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. That is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Destiny is a game, is it not? I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I need to do this, I think. Give me spirit. There we go. Ah! There we go. I finally punched the dude. Oh, he's turning the clock back, guys. Haha, I got him again. All right, this one is the hard one. You can see why it's the hard one. Oh, shoot. All right, wait. I need your spirit. Did I just get interfered with? Bro! Give me your souls. All right. All right, where is he? Where is he? Where are you? Kain. There we go. Okay. But because I'm here... Okay. Wait, where'd he go? Where did he go? Ah. Die! Oh, I messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. Photobombed! That's such a cool photobomb. My turn. Come back here. Okay. Beat him up! Yeah, we got him. There we go.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Come back! Bro's been thinking in portals. That's all I gotta say.
Warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Okay, Cthulhu. I will remember this. Hey, look, we made it to 8 Ball.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Thanks.
Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth, a streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
Well, technically I'm not a streamer yet. I am a YouTuber, but I'm not a streamer. But thank you. So that was the game, guys. That was as best as I can share with you without, like I said, spending another 10 hours digging around the map trying to find all the loose bits and bobs. But I don't really want to do that. I want to give you guys a reason to check out this game yourself and play it for yourself. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me go through and play this game. I think it was really, really cool that they came out with a remake and kind of polished up the graphics on it, and I think that they did a beautiful job on it. I think the original game was incredibly beautiful all by itself, and it was really hard, in certain areas. Like I try to point out, like the original game just looks good in certain areas. I just think it looks better than even the polished version, just because there are aspects to it that are just really beautifully executed from the beginning. There are other areas where I think they did a really great job of just making it more modern looking, so that it looks more like a 2024 game rather than a 90s game. But overall, absolutely beautiful game. The voice acting is incredible. I've heard a lot of other content creators express that the voice acting in this was really above average for that time frame. I don't really know, but I can say that for this time frame, I think it's really good. The voice acting is very strong. It's enjoyable to listen to the characters engage with each other. I think that the story is really, really cool and interesting. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the next one, because I want to know, did they take all the leftover bits from this game that they couldn't put into it and put it into the second game? I'm very curious, and I haven't played the second one yet. I am going to blind play through that one with you guys on my channel, because while it's cool to like get in a kind of heads up and play the game and then come back and then record it, I feel like the one thing that is missing in this playthrough is my excitement and my initial reaction and response to coming across certain things. I feel like because I already knew what was to be expected, I didn't really have a lot of reaction to it, because I was like, oh yeah, this is that part, so I just tried to stay quiet and let you guys experience it. But in the next one, I'm hoping to have more just personal, like first time responses or first time reactions, and share those with you and share that journey with you guys. But yeah, super, super cool. Leave a comment down below. Have you guys played this game before? Did you enjoy it? Have you never played it before? Is this your first time experiencing it? I love to hear your guys' experience with these types of games and your personal feelings on the game itself. It's kind of part of the fun, in my opinion, is being able to share this with you guys. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about, because I feel like there's so much. Music. I really love the soundtrack to this game, and I didn't really expect to like it as much as I did. That might be a weird thing to say, but like I kind of expected it to be sort of old school, maybe like I don't know, more bit sounding, you know, the way we expect like Mario games or some of the older games to be more bit sounding. But this was a very beautiful, like orchestrated soundtrack. Lots of really cool instruments were used in the different musical pieces. There was lots of really interesting sound effects to create like environmental design. Really beautifully done. Some of them were a bit hokey, but I feel like it kind of lent to the overall feeling of like the game not taking anything too awful serious. It was still fun. It wasn't meant to be this super dark, serious game. It was, you know, a gothic-esque style game, but it still was fun. There were fun mechanics, there were fun puzzles, there was a lot of kind of fun banter between the characters, and I feel like some of the sound effects lent into that kind of more game-esque feel. Like it's supposed to be a fun game that you kind of walk away with, and it's a little silly here and there. It's very dark in different places. I love that they touched on this whole construct of like the seraphim and the vampiric realms, and that it leads into a greater thought process of like destiny and time travel. Very outside the box kind of constructs. We see more of it nowadays, I feel like, where it leans into like those theologies and ideologies and stuff along those lines. But it's just kind of cool to see that kind of represented in a very simple way. Like I feel like, again, it's a game. It's meant to be fun and enjoyable. And I think that they were trying to touch on like sort of like more theological and philosophical thought processes without proposing any one opinion about it, but just sort of like proposing these ideas out. Like, oh, you know, the battle between good and the battle between evil, and what if good was converted into evil, and you know, all of that. I just think it's really, really cool stuff. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys again for joining me. We hit the 30-minute mark. Huzzah! Like I said, I knew the battle was going to be a bit quicker, so I didn't want it to be like a 15-minute video. But we made it to 30, so I've prattled on, I've waffled a bit. And I really had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope that you guys did too. I will see you guys all in the next video, but until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.